Alright, Robert Ray back again on my quest to get to 2200. I am currently at 2174. I just had a loss earlier, and now I'm playing at 2200. So he brings his two pawns out. His knight comes here. We go e6 with the potential to bring our bishop out and to pin the piece. But when he brings this other knight around, we can continue with our typical Hippo setup, which is what we're doing. Okay, we're just continuing with the Hippo. We're saving these two pawn pushes in case he was to allow our bishop to, for us to be able to hit the bishop with tempo. Now, if he brings his queen in, we will have to play the pawn up, but he does not. We will just continue with our bishop, coming to g7. And like I said, if he brings his queen up, the h6 pawn will be pushed. Brings this knight around. We can come here. We can hit here, and if he comes in here to defend, we can bring a knight here, attack. But what are we actually doing? Okay, knight. He brings this knight around. Bring my knight. He's got to drop back. And all right, so what does that do? Here, knight comes defend. Knight here. He drops back. What the heck? Let's do it anyway. He can also push. All right, knight comes here. It's not going to come here. It's not going to come. Well, it could come there. I figured he would drop it back. And we will... let's go ahead and castle. Let's go ahead and castle. We may end up having to drop our knight back, which is what we have to do. If he pushes, we just take. Or if he pushes, we can slide our knight into here. Okay, so he's going this route. Let's push here. And we'll take. Okay. All right, brings this bishop down. We could take here. Tell you what, we'll do this. We'll do this. We're going to see what's going to happen here. I mean, if he takes here, I could take and then take back. And what's he going to do? I come in here, pushes, I take. I'll push here. If I push, he takes. Take back. It's defended. All right. I push, takes, takes. Take him in here, take there. Oh. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to try to get the middle situated. He's gonna, let's see. Let's take back. Okay, let's do this. And knight here, up here. That's probably what I'm going to go for. What does he can't get a knight in here anytime soon. All right, let's go here. It's going to take. He takes. Let's do this. And let's come here. And we're also going to have a knight coming into here. Will we? Maybe a knight here. Push here. All right, let's do this. He's got, he can defend. All right, let's say that he brings this rook over to defend. All right. Knight comes down and just take. All right, what we got? All right, so if I take, comes here, I take, he takes. I take. No, he just takes. Now let's take. Let's take. Comes in here. And we take. He's going to. I want to pawn off. All right, let's. Comes in here. He's going to take that way. Let's take. He's going to take here. I could end up a pawn up. Comes in here. Oh, look what he just did. What are we got going on? Mate. Let's just drop back. Let's drop back. What the crap is he doing? Let's take here. Let's take here. And what happens if I take? All right, let's go here. Can't push. Can do that though. Oh, look at that. Look what he just did. If I take, he takes, I take. Let's go here. Ah, look at that. It's a smart one. He is a smart one. Okay. All right, let's take here. Ah. Let's come in here. Okay, take. Push. Let's push. Let's push. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, shoot. Let's do this. Let's go here. We're going to threaten here, then take. He can come in here. Okay. Let's go here. He takes, we push. Oh, I got problems. Shit. Go here. Let's ask for a draw. Shit. Take. I was here. Take. Look at that. He resigned. Oh, that was interesting. All right, up to 2183, and let's do a quick game review. All right, one brilliant move. Let's see what the brilliant move was. Queen taken. It's like I'm winning at that point, but I screwed up later. But anyway, let's go back and take a look at this. All right, e4. Where are my lines at? Okay, where is my... All right, let's do this. Okay, here we go. All right, e4. He's starting off with a e4 opening. I come up with b6. Now he goes d4, and I bring my bishop around. And if he plays his knight here, I will go d6, and with the potential to pin the knight. If he plays his bishop here, I go g6, and I'm looking to push f5 if he pushes f4. All right, so brings this knight around, bring my pawn up, but now once he puts the other knight out, I don't have to worry about the 3 pawns, so I can go into a regular setup. Hold on. Making sure it's on the right game. Okay. And now he brings this bishop around. I'm just continuing with the Hippo setup. And now he's got 2 pawns, and once again, I'm just continuing with the Hippo. And now here's where I start to stray a little bit, because in some scenarios you can bring a knight here, you can double up on this, and then you can jump in here and attack the bishop. But he can just drop his bishop back on this one, so it doesn't work. So I waste some time. Bring my knight to f6, and he goes knight to g3, and if you see the evaluation bar, knight to g4 is just a waste of tempo. It's not even in the top 4 choices. That's what I played, pushed them back. Now I castled, and now I just start rerouting back down. My knight's coming back down. Now he's got 3 pawns in the center that I have to deal with. Here, engine likes a5, taking space on the queen side. e5 and c5 are also possibilities. And I played c5. And he brings this bishop over just to defend. So now c takes d4 is the engine's top choice. I just brought my knight back down. And now he brings his queen over. And now knight to c6, hitting this again, is the engine's top choice. But instead I played my e-pawn, just trying to clarify things in the center. And he takes. I take with the pawn. And he brings his rook over, and now I move my queen to c7, or yeah, c7, protecting the pawn and getting it out of the line of the rook. All right, he brings this knight back because his knight's coming down to e3, and he's going to try to hop in here. Well, I bring my knight to c6, and I'm 1 move ahead of him and hopping in, and he takes. And the engine likes c takes, but I kind of liked e takes because it just keeps my pawn chain intact here. And he brings the knight down, and now here I drop my queen. I did not want to trade, and he pushes his pawn. So here his pawn's weak. Rook d8's the correct move. It's giving me the advantage. And he brings the bishop down. So now, what do we do here? I looked at it and I thought, well, I can win a pawn. I can take here. He takes back. Take with the rook. And if he comes in here, I can just take it. He takes over here, and we're just trading out a lot of pieces. All right, I take, and he takes, take the rook, and he pushes his pawn, which that's wasn't the best choice. He just keeps pushing his pawn. So, all right, the engine actually likes queen to h4 hitting here, but it's defended twice. Yeah, but I take, trying to get it off the board. He takes back, and I bring my rook over, and he takes. I take, but here comes the queen. The queen looks like that he's just going to basically want a pawn, but I can just go ahead and sack the queen, and then take back. He takes instead, and now I take. He takes, and now I just take. He takes, and I'm winning at this point. Brings this rook over. Not sure if he has time to take it, because I can just start pushing this pawn down the board. I take, and here, if he takes, I'm going to push, and he come here. I push. He just can't. He can't get there in time. If he takes, he just can't get there in time. All right, so he's going ahead and pushing this king over, and I push. In essence, I should have just played c4 and just shore up the just keep my pawns rolling. Push my d pawn. He brings his queen over, and now I go the a4 push, but now he can push, and I can't push my b pawn. He brings his queen down, or his king down, and I bring my pawn up to protect. And there's the move right there. Here, rook can actually go to f5, come in here, and I got good play. But I brought my king over instead, which that wasn't good. Now he just goes over to attack the pawn. My rook goes down to d6 to protect. Now he's going to push that pawn. My rook to e6. But he tucks his king real quick. Engine actually says rook to e1. And black has got an advantage. But I brought my king over, and that's no good. He just takes the pawn. And I'm trying to get the rooks off the board. And he's just winning now. He's just winning. I just totally blew the end game. Okay, so now I drop back. In essence, maybe I should have came this way and tried to escort this pawn down the board. But I moved it over, and he drops back. And I'm going back thinking maybe we'll repeat. He goes back, and I drop back. But he's not going to repeat. He's actually going to push. So I take. He takes. And now b5. b5 creates some problems for him because if he takes, I just push. And then this pawn's too fast. All right, he takes, I push. It's too fast. He can't defend everything. He goes over. All right, let's go a3. He pushes his pawn. All right, let's go a2. All right, he's going to go. He's going to stop a2. Doesn't matter. We'll push d2. And he pushes. I queen, because if he takes here, I check him. He comes back. I give him a check. I win the pawn, and I pick off these two pawns. All right, let's go back and see. Let's see. Give him a check. He drops over. I push. And here, I mean, he if he pushes, All right, say he pushes. I push. And he comes here. We got the same scenario, but let's say that he just goes ahead and does that. Give him a check, and he can't save it. I mean, he can take here. Just give him a check, win the pawn. It's like I had the advantage, but I blew it, and then he blew the endgame. But with that, I'll see you on the next video.